All right, here we are back at it again on Arena for some ranked grind. I think today I'm going to be revisiting a deck that I used to use forever ago that I copied from someone. It's from the Lorwyn Eclipse. A little bit of a change, but more or less trying to win via Sephiroth pinging, aristocrats nonsense, bloodgas from the graveyard, timeline color, and Forsaken Miner, all targets that we could sacrifice via Umber Call at Zeller if you wanted to. That's a measure in there for card draw, and of course Moon Shadow, because Moon Shadow is good. You can buff it up. Yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes. I played some games not being recorded, so and they went well. I mean, the deck really falls short against anything that wants to draw the game out. Their tempo and control, it doesn't really do well. This is more or less an aggro deck. And if they have any graveyard hate, we're probably in a lot of trouble. There is 2 copies of Deadly Cover-Up, which, you know, they're okay. I'm wondering if I should even run them at this point. Because if we're getting to turn 5 and then we get the Deadly Cover-Up, we're probably behind so much at that point that it's not going to matter. But it kind of depends. There's some matchups where it ends up working out in our favor. I'm wondering if I want to play the Forsaken Miner. I think I do. I'm going to leave up Quitting Hex. I was thinking about playing Fabled Passage. Because if you play Fabled Passage, you can sack it to do a counter to Moon Shadow. But what do I want to do? I'll take one. Not get what we wanted. Go ahead and do that. Okay with doing this. So he's down to 3. It's a little unfortunate. I did not expect him to trade that card. Just kind of hold up Bitter Triumph just in case. Wanted to get rid of that creature on his turn, but he did it for us. I really wanted to the odds that they have a sweeper low for creature-based deck. I think we just do this. Pay the 3. Get rid of this. Yeah. And that was it. 4 cards in hand for the opponent. Another good card. Okay, they're playing. It's an outlaw deck. Swinging through is actually kind of crazy. So we could set up for the win here. I think we will. can swing through now. 4 points of damage, +1. Get him back for next turn. Won't have enough to play him. Would need a land. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. We got the land. Okay. The only thing we lose to right now is if they gain a bunch of life and or they sweep the board. Or if they manage to kill us this turn. That's 13. Damn, did they just force our hand? They did. Okay. Well, we have to do this. We don't mind taking 11. We'll get rid of the tokens. I think we went on the crackback, so I think that they just threw. That triggers 3 different times. I think a bunch. I don't know if they've realized the game is over. Alright, GG's. Oh man. Been hanging out. Watching the Masters over the weekend. Ooh, 4 packs. I would open those. Do that. I haven't been keeping up too much with them, but Sunday, the Masters is going to be a wild finish. Wonder if McIlroy can do it again. He's primed to. Okay. Another hand where we're not going first. We have interaction though, and we have a way to potentially. We draw a land. It's doable. This is not an ideal hand though. It's tough to quit though, because or mulligan that when you do have the interaction. We're hoping that they're interactive. No, they're not going to be a deck that wants interaction. They might be, but they might be lessons. We're going to know immediately as soon as he plays this card. Torch the Towers. What do you got? Ah, nice. Is it Lessons, my favorite deck to play against? We're going to get spanked. Let's try and put the pressure on them. They're mana wisely. Because they're not going to play creatures. It's just not how this deck wins the game. What do you got? Another one of these? Another firebending lesson? Waiting on phase. Oh man. What do we do here? I think we just gave it 2 life. Do you have something in mind? Is he gonna kill this as well? we're all surprised. I wonder if he has abandoned attachments. Abandoned attachments. That's what he's probably holding up. You're gonna use your spell, use your spell. Oh. You know the worst part about these players, yeah, see? You just know their deck. It's like just so obvious. Is that these people, they take so long to make their decisions for obvious plays that they're gonna make. Guy just fires off removal, plays abandoned attachments, then what? Plays the wisdom thing and refills his hand. Or stock up, same thing. Ugh. The recording hex is looking very bad in our hand right now. Very bad. So we're not going to do anything about it. And I can run this out there. And then do what? Damage first. Attack. Stock card. Are we better off getting this? We don't have any way to sack it next turn. Oh, no, we do. We can attack. The problem is they're going to probably be able to find another spell that can just kill my Sephiroth. And so I'm just going to get stuck in this situation where I can't do anything. He's literally looking for a kill spell. It's a good deck. I mean, listen, it's got a lot of good matchups. Even the matchups that are not the greatest, like to start. At least in best of one, because you can just go look for the cards you need. Yeah, it's just boring. It's such a boring player. Get rid of that. We're going to need to overwhelm them. I think the only sweeper they run is the one that does 1 damage to each creature. Yes, this one. So it's going to be a lot of spot removal. So hopefully we can outvalue them. That is not good. Okay. I've never wanted a... What's it called? Whatever the one you discard and you can kill a creature or take 3 life. I never wanted that more than I want it right now. I think we're okay with this though, because while they may have played the Dragonfly Swarm, there are a couple cards that we could draw right now that could help us win the game. Pretty much anything except for a land, and we're feeling pretty good. Not to mention I can create a colorless spirit token that can't be blocked. Bloodghast might be fine right now. It would take a Bloodghast. Granted, we can't swing with it right now. It would be upsetting, but... what can we do? Moonshadow isn't the greatest here. Well, actually, no, it would be, because we could swing in. If he decides to block, Moonshadow gets buffed and has Menace. If they end up with 2 of these, though, we're going to be in a ton of trouble. Bitter Triumph. Okay, so it'll quench you, makes you what, pay 2? So cost 3. Play play Bitter Triumph. We can lose 3 life. And I think it'll quench is just pay 2. Do they run any other protection? I don't think that they do. We're definitely willing to get the 3 life here, I think. Yeah. Yes. Reward. Okay. And then if they have the It'll Quench, we have the, I guess the only other thing they could have is a Dispelling Exhale, but I don't think that they run that in this deck. Makes you, I think, pay 4. Something tells me they don't have it. So now we're getting roped. Is it player throwing a fit? Typical behavior. Draw a card. Glad we did that. We'll play the Dawn Hand Dissident. Real fast. Too much stuff going on for you. I guess the worst thing you can do is BM someone like that. That's gold. Yeah, like I said, I did some off recording games. Testing out some other decks as I was playing as well. Mostly this one and this Ninjas deck that I have. The Ninjas deck though is just it doesn't work the way you want it to work. The ideal scenario for it is Healer's Hawk on turn 1 potentially, and or maybe a Katana, right, on turn 1, into playing either a Super Shredder or a Dark Leo and Shredder, which the Katana would hook up to if one of them came in. If not, we're swinging with Healer's Hawk, right? So we play this turn 1, we want to play one of these turn 2, or we play this turn 1, we're swinging, and then we're sneaking, getting a free ninja, doing some damage, and then you're hoping to get like turn 3 Splinter, so that you can double Dark Leo and Shredder. But the curve is really tough because the standard is so fast that it never works out 1, 2, 3 like that. So yeah, the scenario just never happens. It never plays out the way you want it to. You're always late on something, which makes you have to go to like turn 4, turn 5. And in an aggro deck, you more or less want to present lethal on turn 4 or turn 5. You don't want to be like kind of still stringing it along. But I mean, it's fine. It works. It's a fun deck to play when you want to change things up. I think this is fine. Turn 1 play. Turn 2 play. 2 plays. Didn't bobble, huh? Interesting behavior. We are going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Starting pretty soon. Fun stuff. We can get 1 free point of damage in, or 2. What are the odds that they're playing lifelink in this? Minimal, right? Like a timeline color. This is when it dies, right? It has to die. It's not gonna die. It's like kill it. Let's just try to go fast. I don't know. We're in a pretty bad spot here, though. We could use a land. No way. So it's like the old build. If I just requiting Hex it, right, they have no way. Like, there's gonna Grimbob or whatever I play. So why don't we just get rid of the Pixie? There you go. Because it feels like they don't have a whole lot going on, so we can at least stall the game out maybe a little bit. Because we have answers. We have one for one answers. We have 2 more spells that could kill something, walker and or a creature, depending on what they play. It's black-white, so I do wonder what it is. We will Timeline Core. We're definitely going to swing. Fine. Draw 2 cards. A little unfortunate that we're not getting what we want. I wonder if the goal is just repeatedly bounce their Pixie over and over and over again. And if that's the case, then let's not play into their game. Gosh, so you want to... We could wait. What are the odds that they're running that enchant? I don't know what this deck runs. I've never seen this deck in my life. I think we're willing to do. Oh no, they had the ability to tap an untapped creature for a mana, so they could have tapped the fairy to play something, but they might not have anything to play. It's a very strange deck. Do you have another one of these nowhere to run in your hand? Is this just removal.exe the deck? It does kind of feel like it is. So you need to do it now. This is painful. Okay, yeah, I guess. might have wanted to play this. You definitely want to kill this thing. It's just so unfortunate. You can't. You legitimately have to raid this card out. Oh my goodness. This is tough right now. I don't know. Because it feels like they're just this nonsense deck where they're just going to keep bouncing all their enchantments back and forth. Okay, well, it's menacingly blocked with both. Don't block at all. Okay. It's fine by me. We'll get rid of this ourselves. No, it's not an answer. No. Jesus Christ, really? I don't know. It's just been removal of the deck. We're just gonna get. We're just not getting out of this deck at this point. We're getting outvalued. Took too long. Bad hand. Didn't draw any of the things that we needed early. Probably should have just mulliganed that realistically. What do you expect? That's fine. Won the first 2 games. Win every game either. Interesting deck list as well. One of those deck lists where I think a lot of the cards outside of the Cosmo Grand Zenith are uncommon or lesser, so building it is relatively easy. Okay, so we have 1 Bitter Triumph. I mean, yeah, again, we have to just hope that we draw into our cards that we can play. Debating whether or not we do Moon Shadow or Dawn Hand Dissident. We probably want to do Dawn Hand because we want to get a Surveil and get cards. Dan is not doing it. We're missing like a land. Haven't seen a single Bloodghast yet. I knew do. Can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. That's fine. Play the Shadow. We're just gonna pass. High noon, so they're playing either blue-white control or Jeskai control. We're banning almost anything we get here outside of the never gonna work for us. They're probably not a creature creature deck. All right, so we're going to assume that they are going to counterspell. One spell per turn. Maybe I should have played the timeline color instead, actually. Oh. We're not doing this, really. It's the airbending Aang deck. You gotta be kidding me. Every time. Okay, so then do they run counterspells in this deck? Because we could try and kill him. Oh, dude, this game is so over. Never seen this deck in my life. Double strike too. Can only put one spell per turn. Like, oh man. I mean, yeah, it's a cast cost too. Jesus Christ, I don't know. I think we're done in this game. I do not think there's any out. Gonna take all 8. I mean, so I could play her, right? Hold on. Return to the battlefield, right? So if I pull, they're probably gonna kill it. I could try and put pressure and do damage to them, but they're just gonna airbend my thing again. I think we just hold. Yeah. It's probably this. This is crazy. I tossed the deadly cover up thinking that I wasn't going to need it against a control deck like this. I was so wrong. Crazy right now. Did you get lost it? Yeah, we're just gonna fold this game. Not waste our time anymore with this. This guy takes forever. Man. It is not looking good for us. I can't tell if I'm just taking bad hands or if I'm just getting the worst matchups possible for this deck right now. Best of one do be like that. The airbending exile nonsense is pretty lame. We're just not able to pull a hand with 3 lands in it. Then I guarantee you we keep this hand, and I actually don't think it's a bad hand. But we're going to keep it, and it's going to be a deck that doesn't care about creatures again, and so we have 3 removal spells that are going to go absolutely nowhere. You gotta be kidding me. The only other creature out of my hand. I mean, it just continues like this. Maybe I should have waited to put a land. I don't think they're going to kill the Bloodghast, though, but having a Bloodghast around does help. Now it doesn't anymore, because we cannot beat this. We have nothing to handle Authority of Consoles. Nothing. Like, this comes in with haste and does nothing. Sick. Fun game. Oh, dude, the client is just really boning us right now. Another opponent that we just do not have a good matchup against. Not even like a feasible one. It's not even like it's not even a good matchup. It's just, it's not even close to a matchup. We're just gonna get torched. Sick, dude. It's not much to do that. What is your game plan to win the game, Ross the Nerd? Playing a The End intimidation tactics, so some type of Orzhov discard nonsense deck. Didn't collect evidence. Yeah, it's fine. Fun game. Needed a land, didn't get a land. Gotta land. Yes, action. Can have a life. Play the color. Have a life, I don't care. What else would this black-white deck be running? Deadly Cover-Up. Probably Day of Judgment. This feels like some weird Orzhov control build that their win con is currently non-existent on the board. It's not even like a creature land or something. Ah, yes, of course. Split up. More board wipes. Because why not? Right? We have to, so fun stuff. Don't have very many options. Dude, you're doing it again. Like, I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last time. And you get nothing. Cool. Enjoy my 0 creatures in my hand. What is this deck? This guy is tilting me right now. Like, what is your game plan? How are you going to win the game? Gotcha. Okay.
This will be child's play.
Enjoy exiling a card from my graveyard. Because that'll be the only one you do.
Keep calm. Stay
The only one.
focused.
Pick a card. Gotcha. So they're trying to win via Kaya's Spirit Justice. Like, we couldn't just get... Alright, I mean, at this point, we're hoping that they fucking bottom out and just draw land. Of course they don't. They get rest in peace. Holy. Talk about annoying decks. This couldn't be any more annoying. The blood gas. Animating our stuff. You've got me.
I am the master here. I will rise again. You've reached an undead end.
You have a life, dude. Alright, just gotta hope that for a bunch of turns they're unable to do anything. But, of course, they continue to draw action. There, you can have life. The second that they draw into another planeswalker, it's probably over. We can do 7 damage to him next turn. Wait. I'm a little confused as to why I'm just not gonna... Okay. Still lose. Yeah, we're gonna bad manner this kid. Jesus Christ. That was painful. Painful, painful, painful. Alright, I think that's going to be it. That last game definitely tilted me right there. Very strange behavior. Weird Orzhov deck. Just so blah. You know? Just, ick. I do like playing control here and there, of course. But, I mean, just... It was gross. Very gross deck. Yeah, I guess till next time. I think next time we'll try out something new. I have a Simulacrum build that I've been working with. I have a Ninja's deck as well that could be fun. But who knows? We will see when we see. Till then, peace.